Get Rich Slow with John Wolf. Hey, today I have an expert who is so amazing I had to hire him, Ben McKechnie, and I am passionate about VA loans. Ben sometimes thinks too much, but Ben is actually used to be a VA caseworker.
This is true.
So we were recently able to help a client in a way that at least I didn't understand how to do.
Yeah, so you're talking about the really nice couple that live in Southwest Portland?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So yeah, the issue with them was we're working on a VA loan with them, but he doesn't have his DD-214, which if you're a veteran, you know what that is. But basically, it's the government form that states that you're a veteran. And he didn't have it, and through the regular channels that they were going to, which is contacting the VA, which is a bureaucratic nightmare to begin with, they heard back that they didn't have it because his files were actually in the area where this fire took place. So for anyone who's been in the VA system on the back end in terms of like an employee who deals with records, which is what I used to do, being a VA caseworker, there's actually been a few fires, but the main one...
It sounds suspicious to me, honestly.
So there was a fire in, like, I assume it's like a warehouse where they stored a lot of the paper records
It's a library.
for veterans
It's a library.
in the early 70s. And so if your last name was from this letter to that letter between these years, your records are just gone. And so they thought that it was just over. But there are other ways to go about these said records. And you just need to know about these ways, which I do know because I used to be a VA caseworker, and I had to go about proving that people had served and were veterans in the same situation after their files got completely burned.
Yeah, and we're talking about, and the benefits can be lost are huge. Like, we're not just talking about home loans. We're talking about disability, death benefits,
spousal benefits if something happens to you as well. And on and on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a game changer. But it is huge when it comes to the mortgage. There's a huge benefit with a VA loan versus any other program out there, honestly. It's probably the best one, I would say, by far. And the only way you can get that is with that DD-214 or, something comparable. I think there's probably some other weird ways that you could figure out to go about. But if there's no records, there's no records until you find a way to get some records and are able to go about that. So, and this just kind of comes back and ties into the fact that, we are here to help, and we will work really hard and find a way to make the magic happen.
And sometimes it's not a short-term plan.
No.
Like getting them to create a DD-214 from somebody from the 50s is taking a while.
Yes.
But it's happening.
Yes, and it will happen. And we will do a follow-up video once it does happen. Maybe we can actually have it, but blur it out or something.
For that specific client?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I'm sure he would be actually thrilled to be part of the video.
He probably, he would.
I think he would be thrilled to be part of the video.
Yeah, so we'll try to get him on board for a follow-up video in terms of that.
Anyways, you guys have an awesome day. We will talk more about more veterans issues in the future. I'm just so glad to introduce you to...
Yeah, and if you are a vet, please reach out, give us a phone call. We love helping vets out, and we love helping them get into homes, and it's a lot easier than a lot of them think.
Oh yeah, and the scope of programs is just
There's
crazy.
a ton, and I've been a VA caseworker. I love helping veterans, and I would be more than happy to spend a whole day. I can come meet up with you, sit down, and we can go over all the different programs, figure out your wants and needs, and figure out what's going to work best for you and how we can approach that as a team together. So give us a call today or anytime this week when you get some free time, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks so much.
Have an awesome day.